kids, all that. We get his diapers from Karen and Willow. Karen makes them. Willow is a marmoset as well, and Karen sews all kinds of clothes and diapers and everything for them. Their lifespan is like 12 to 15 years. Yes, that's his little backpack that we take him out in. So if we go to the grocery store, restaurants, places that he needs to have a little more protection or needs to be inside an enclosure. Where are you going, dude?
He housed those blueberries.
Yeah, he did. Chantel, we paid $6,000 for Tiki. Oh, now he's under the table.
From here.
I bet he's going to go share with Aspen. Is what I bet he's.
No.
Yep.
Go. Over here.
Where'd you go, Tiki?
Who's on the chair?
What are you doing?
Put under the chair.
So now it'll be a little bit interesting to try to keep up with him. So you guys will just have to be patient with us with that. Yes, he does get along with the dogs. It took him probably 3 weeks to get pretty comfortable with them, but as you can see, like, they're fine and comfortable now. He actually rides on Gus, which is this one. He's like, oh, what happened, Tiki? Dad's pants are slick?
What, I don't
He
have
heard you
anything.
messing with
He
something.
thought I had gummies or something, didn't
No, he thought you were drilling and doing something.
he? Oh,
He's been helping Dad put up the fixtures and do all the things the last couple days.
oh. Look here. Look here, what's this?
You can, it's Morgan, you can get a Tiki at, there's a few breeders. We got Tiki at Monkeys R Us in Eagleville, Tennessee. So I would suggest getting them from a breeder that breeds just monkeys. They love their parents and they handle them, and that's what they do, instead of like an exotic pet store or something like that.
I'll let him dig this one out of there.
We paid $6,000 for him. I think that you could expect to pay $5,000 to $8,000 for a marmoset, and that would be a reasonable range. He does bite some. He doesn't. He has a playful. He kind of has a playful bite, a warning, and then like a bite of, "Hey, I'm done with that. I don't want to do that anymore," or "I don't want to do what you're wanting to do." But we discipline him, so to say, for biting, and we don't. Early on, we didn't let him bite, so he's never really drawn blood or hurt anybody. I think how you handle them will determine if they bite or they're aggressive or anything like that. I don't think that he would run away if the door was open. As a matter of fact, one time he snuck outside the front door when, I don't know, we went out there to put mail out or something, and we didn't realize that he had snuck out, and he was sitting on top of the door in the window looking to get back in. So he doesn't generally want to be very far from us.
No, he doesn't.
Rhonda, he's about 8 ounces right now, and he will get to be, he carried off some of Dad's things. He's about 8 ounces right now, and he'll get to be about 14 or so ounces. He won't weigh quite a pound when he's full grown. He's busy.
Yeah, he's very busy.
Thank you. Tiki, they said you're cute. Can you say thank you?
Very busy.
Kara Crab. No, don't feel dumb for asking. So I would say he does not really act like a cat or a dog necessarily. They're kind of just their
he's
own.
more like a human. If
Yeah,
anything.
he's kind of like having I always tell people he's like, when they say what's it like, he's like having a tiny furry toddler that can jump on and climb on everything, including the
Puts
top of the
everything in his
cabinets.
mouth.
Yes, he licks everything, he puts everything in his mouth, bites everything. So Jenny, I don't know where you live, but yes, so some states allow them, some states don't. You have to have a permit in some states, so I would say check with your local like Fish and Wildlife Authority, and they'll be able to tell you whether or not they're legal in your state and what you have to do to be able to get one. Portia, they don't have to be fixed.
Somebody named Portia?
Not spelled like Portia, but we have a Portia. Our middle daughter is Portia. So, so I don't know. Like we have until he's about a year, maybe a little bit more, to decide whether or not we're going to have him fixed. I don't really want to because I feel like
Put your tail in the door,
obviously
dude.
putting him under is just a big deal for some little guy his size. And a lot of people are like, well, you have to, he's going to be mean. And I don't personally believe that, hey, dude, don't chew that. I don't personally believe that they're going to be mean simply because of their gender, or you don't fix them. I think that's more of how you treat them and how you raise them too. Like he's never caged, he's never alone. There's no reason for him to be mad or aggressive or anything. So he doesn't shed yet. I don't know. Some people in places say that they will shed, which I suppose makes sense. Dude, why are you chewing the fridge? But I have not noticed him shedding yet. So when we sleep, he sleeps with us. We did not start him that way. We started him in his cage simply because we had the dogs and we wanted him to be safe. But he decided, I don't know, probably like 2 months ago that he wasn't going to sleep in his cage anymore. And he just got out of it because we never locked it. We just always left it open. So, but yeah, like if he...
But he would get out of it in the morning.
Yeah, he would get out in the morning whenever he was ready to. And then he just decided he wasn't sleeping in it anymore. So yeah, when we're sleeping, he's free, but he's generally sleeping also. And a lot of times if somebody's taking a nap, he will find them and take a nap with them.
Yeah, he likes his sleep.
Did he or the dogs have a harder time adjusting? So
The dogs did.
I think that too. The dogs a little bit. I don't know where Frosty is, but we have Gus that you can see here, and then we have a little Maltese. She's over here, and she wanted to mother him so bad, and she did the same thing with the chickens, but I would say once he got comfortable, now he toys with them.
Hey.
Because he knows he's faster and he can get places that they can't.
He likes to bite the tree.
Penelope, that's a good question. I don't know if people can be allergic to them like they can cats or dogs. I have never heard of anybody being allergic to one, but
I'm sure they can.
I'm sure that it probably is a thing. I mean, they do have
He
fur
has dander and everything.
fur and dander like any other animal would. Koki, he was bred in captivity. We got him from a breeder. Lindsay, he eats just about everything we eat. Green beans, broccoli, chicken, eggs, steak. Those are some of his favorites. Here's his little snack plate that I always put out for him every day. I usually put some of the same things, some different things, just to see, because he kind of goes through cycles like we do of liking
Tiki, what are you doing?
certain things or wanting certain things.
What are you doing? Huh?
What is his favorite naughty thing to get into? And you have to tell him no all the time. Well, right now it's not necessarily something to get into, but it's chewing on the top of the cabinets.
Yeah, he keeps chewing the trim.
So I think obviously he's teething. So yep, he was going to right there, but Dad hollered at him a bunch yesterday for it. So he's. The funny thing is, yesterday he would do it and like look at Dad and be like, "I'm chewing on the cabinet again."
Yeah. He's ornery.
He is very fast. And Koki, no, he doesn't